Welcome to January and Happy New Year. 2026 is off to a fantastic start with a dozen games in this month's video. As always, all links to the titles can be found for free on my Patreon. With so many flavors and game formats this month, I hope there is something that you will find interesting. First up, we have Subverse, Celestina Unbound. This is the first paid DLC for Subverse, and it takes place after the conclusion of the main story. So it is kind of hard to talk about without spoilers. Basically, this adds Celestina as a romanceable character in addition to new missions and additional story beyond the main game. This is definitely a must-play for fans of Subverse, even if I felt it was a little underwhelming. Subverse Celestina Unbound is available for PC on Steam. Sticking with the space theme, next up is Captain Hardcore. I first had the chance to play this VR optional title during the February 2024 Next Fest. This is an early access release, and it seems to be focused on the sandbox simulation aspect currently, but the developer has said that they have plans to add additional gameplay over time. This looks really promising, but it is also very ambitious. Captain Hardcore is available for PC on Steam and their Patreon. Next up is CYAN Brain. This side-scrolling action shooter came out on DLSite last year and seems to be part of a wave of games that are as violent as they are sexual. I think every adult should have the ability to play and pursue the flavors that they enjoy, but I do worry about all the people out there who will try to censor games like this. If only we lived in a world where people who can't tell fiction from reality could get the mental health care that they need, and the rest of us were able to just ignore their deranged rantings. CYAN Brain is available for PC on Steam, Patreon, and DLSite. Moving to more comical violence, next up is MMA Life Simulator. This is an over-the-top visual novel that explores MMA, carnality, and intensive romantic training. This is also one of those plots that you should not take seriously and just enjoy the ride. I think fans of bombastic bodies and muscle-bound machinations will really enjoy themselves. MMA Life Simulator is available for PC, Mac, SteamOS, and Linux on Steam, with an Android version on their Patreon. Next up, we have Scars of Summer After. This sequel to 2021's Scars of Summer provides new content to each of the previous game's endings and expands upon the history and relationship between the main characters. Unlike the original's Pursuit gameplay mechanic, this is more of a visual novel where you select which of the 6 paths you wish to experience. Scars of Summer After is available for PC on Steam, with an Android version on DLSite. I first talked about our next title, Toro 7, when it finished on Patreon in 2023, and I was pleasantly surprised to see it get a Steam release. This is a story-driven mystery where you can choose to play as a male or female MC. However, this is a visual novel with adult content as opposed to an adult content visual novel. If you're looking for more action, then this underwater murder mystery is probably not for you. Toro 7 is available for PC, Mac, SteamOS, and Linux on Steam and their Patreon. Next up is A Fascinating Story 2. This is one of those games that has me torn. The graphics and UI are rough, but the gameplay in this harem dating sim check many of the most popular flavor boxes. Given the developer's previous titles, I am a little worried about localization, but we'll just have to see. A Fascinating Story 2 is available for PC on Steam. Our next title, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Demon Hand, was one of the most popular games of the October 2025 Next Fest. You play as a disembodied hand that has to slap their way through Survivor-style stages. I like to think of this as what happens if the hamburger helper got isekai'd. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Demon Hand is available for PC on Steam and their Patreon. Next up, we have another kinetic visual novel from Hangover Cat Production, His Bet, Her Loss. This is a mystery-style NTR game, so you can either play as just the male protagonist, or as both the male and female protagonists. This is very similar to this developer's previous title, A Promise Best Left Unkept, just much shorter. His Bet, Her Loss is available for PC, Mac, SteamOS, and Linux on Steam, with an Android version on their Patreon. Next up, we have a pair of female protagonist RPG Maker corruption games. You Can't Corrupt Me, Tale of a Naive Elven Swordswoman, and Lydina and the Dungeon of Debauchery. Unfortunately, there is not really anything I can show from either of these games, so I'll take this moment to thank all of my YouTube and Patreon members. Videos like these are almost always demonetized and suppressed, and the support of you all keeps SPG going. Thank you so much. You Can't Corrupt Me, Tale of a Naive Elven Swordswoman is available for PC on Steam with an Android version on DLSite. And Lydina and the Dungeon of Debauchery is available for PC on Steam and DLSite. And finally, we have NTRaholic. This was one of the most popular games of 2023 on DLSite, and I've really been looking forward to the Steam release. Unfortunately, it would have been better for everyone involved if we all had to have waited longer. This is one of the buggiest releases I've ever seen from Mango Party. They even issued a detailed apology addressing many of the existing gameplay and visual issues. I have little doubt that with enough time and effort, the team behind this release can bring the game to the level that most of us expected from this release. Until then, you may want to wait. NTRaholic is available for PC on Steam and DLSite. There you have it. 2026 is off to a great start. Steam has even only banned 10 adult games so far since December, which is a way better pace than the carnage of 2025. However, I have no doubt that Steam will provide me with enough titles for my annual video covering banned games. I mean, we're supposedly getting the Rant series on Steam starting this year, and I would have never thought that was possible. We'll just have to see. And until next time, no shaming, just gaming.